She's like, Daddy, Daddy, can I help? He's like, no, damn it, leave me the fuck alone. Daddy, don't be mean. Shut the fuck up. Why the fuck do I do these things? What's up, everybody? I've almost tracked down the smoke. This horrible smoke I've been following. Where the fuck is it coming from? I'm out here in the wilderness. I'm out here in the jungle, baby! You wanna die? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. That's just weird. The closer you get to the smoke, the thinner it gets. It's like kind of hard to see where it's coming from. So I decided I'll talk about a new topic. The topic would be the 3 best things in life. This conversation took place to me originally with a guy when I worked at a gas station. Working at a gas station, you'll meet some very interesting people. Spicy also worked at a gas station. He has tons of interesting stories too. So there, 2 motovloggers that can concur. You'll meet some weird motherfuckers working at the gas station. It's a fun job, it really is. One guy though, he would come in and he would talk a lot. And he would just, those kind of guys honestly are fun when you have a job where you do get bored at parts of the day, and some guy will come in there and just talk your head off. Like, fuck it, you just listen to him. And, let's come over that way. He would talk about, all sorts of shit. One day he brought up to me what he said were the 3 best things in life to him. And when he first told me these 3 best things, there was one I agreed on very good, and then 2 others I was kind of like, one of them especially, I was like, no way, dude. But I let him, fester in my brain like a fucking tumor, and now I agree with him, like, kind of thought about him, and I think he's right. Which way should I go? Don't really know these roads. I'm trying to follow that smoke. I think straight would be the best answer. See, now it's like hard to even see where it was coming from. Anyway, but I'll talk about what those 3 things were and how I've come to agree with them more now as time has passed. The first one was sex. Now, I think everybody puts that in the top things in their life, I don't think too many people argue with that. Even this person who's just sort of walking across the road very oddly. You make me nervous. Guess that's where her mailbox is. Her mailbox is over there. Weird. 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 But the shit I was saying about before I got distracted. Ooh, elevation change. Wow, and then we'll go back uphill. Wow. The first thing being sex, right? And most people would just agree, yes, of course, sex is one of the best things in life. It's awesome, and it's cursed because it makes babies. Lame. Oh, this shade feels fucking good. I don't hold too much ass because I don't know what's all around these turns. So, but let's talk about that though. Let's break it down. I'm like, let's not just leave it. Yes, sex is one of the best things in life, because there's not always times that sex is awesome. I mean, you all know you've had times where it's like she's not into it or something. After she's like, you can stop if you want. Like, what? You're like, fuck that shit. Likeliness there's nothing over that hill, but you always gotta be careful. So we agree sex, yeah, right? But let's talk about it. So yeah, there's times where sometimes it's not happening, you're not feeling it. But I'd say most of the time it's pretty good. But I'm trying to think of the exceptional times, because if we be honest, if we really break it down, most of the time when you're boning and you're getting it on, gravel, I'll deal with it. When you're getting it on, you're just on top of a chick flopping around, and it's not really all that cool, good looking, you know. Like if you were to like stand back and be able to like go third person and watch yourself, you wouldn't be all that impressed. You'd be like, yeah, I remember doing that. And again, when she's on top, it's always kind of cool because, you know, she's got tits and shit and they flop around. But when you're dude on top, it's kind of boring. But it might be, I mean, it might be good sex. It's just, you know, it doesn't look that cool. The times that are fucking cool is, you know, this ever happened to you? Like you catch yourself in the middle of doing stuff and you realize you're like, I'm not doing this, you know, normal type sex acts right here. Like when you got her like bent over in weird positions, legs in the air, and you're standing up, you know, the cool kinds, you're never down, maybe the knees at most, and you're like doing her in some crazy way, and you don't have lights on, you know, it's not nighttime or something. You're like, you know, everything's like super visible, and that's when you realize you're like, holy shit. If I was recording this shit, I could sell it. Like, this is some good fucking boning right here. This is not your average getting it on moment. This is like, holy shit. Like a fucking stud right now. Those are the kinds that are fucking awesome, that makes it the best thing in life, you know. Those kind of crazy ass moments where too, you ever know this, and if you don't, I suggest you try to do it sometime. Whoa, this is fresh kind of tarish goop. Anyway. The best is like, yeah, if I put my foot down right now, I'm gonna get a foot full of tar. It's just like pretty, yeah, you can smell it. Is when like, maybe you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your partner or whatever the fuck you got, you're both off and you ain't got shit going on, and maybe you even have plans. Half the time I have plans when this happens, but you don't get anything done because you just end up boning all day. Has that ever happened to you? It's sweet, and I suggest you do it if you haven't. You know, set aside a day, but don't plan it. Just, you know, because you don't want to plan it because then it won't work out. Like it's just gotta like happen, you know. Then it's fucking sweet. But those are the kinds that make it badass, you know, those pancake kind of moments, you know, where everything just falls together. You get having some good times. I can see the smoke again. Let's go find it. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Another bunny right there. I can't even call it a half a bunny. It's a fucking three-way, man. Finally fucking did it.